had that backlog, but we, you know what I mean? We here, man. We here. Let's just get loose. Deep breath and all that. MIC Podcast, man, episode 183, where everyone is a master of their own creation, man. We got a real dope guest in the building. He's been on podcasts before. I've never seen solo joints, so I'm glad just to be able to chop it up and really dive in. You may definitely know this person, but he's the co-host of the Athletic Aesthetic Pod. He's the co-founder and head coach of the Goblin 7-on-7 football program here in the city. You may have seen him light it up on the field for University of Pittsburgh. Former wide receiver. I got my brother Tre Tipton in the building, bro. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Yo. How you feeling?
Man, it's great to see you, bro. This is again, this is like another one of those pods that's a long time coming, bro. Like,
sure.
Like you've been doing your thing, just at an incredibly high level. And it's just gonna be super dope because again, this ain't your first interview.
Right.
You feel me? So it's just, but I feel like since you've been, just on your journey doing what you do and growing, you may have not had a chance to sit down and just chop it up about that journey. You feel me? So a new perspective is always going to be dope. And man, it's like, I can't even, the first time I met you was like years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You feel me? And we just been doing our own respective joints, you know what I mean? But that's how life go, man. But we're shaking, bro. It's good to see you, man.
I'm good, man. I got allergies, so forgive me if it sounds like
nah, man. You don't even got to be sorry. My allergies really be rocking off in the spring for the most part. So summer, I've been cool. You feel me? Like obviously winter, I'm cool, but summer allergies, man. Like I can't even imagine what that is. Like
I get smack dab. I get hit right when it goes from summer to fall. And in that spring area, that winter to spring or vice versa, whatever it is, bro, like it hits me every time.
That's a crazy pocket. Summer to fall for allergies is a crazy pocket.
Crazy pocket. I'm like, bro, this is outrageous.
Jesus, man. We'll pray for Tre Tipton and the allergies, man. But just diving into it, bro. Like I know you grew up in Apollo, PA.
Yep.
Originally, bro. So just like kind of, walk me through what life in Apollo is like for you, man.
I moved everywhere, man. I grew some parts in Apollo. Then I also moved around to like Jeanette.
Okay, damn Jeanette for real.
Yeah,
okay.
Penn Hills, Hazelwood, Homewood. I've been all over the place. Man.
Okay, word.
It's been one of those things where, bro, like I wasn't an army kid, but I moved everywhere and lived nowhere at the same time. Apollo was different because I always loved playing sports, but Apollo was a place where it was really rural.
Yeah,
right.
No, for sure. Yeah.
They're not used to a lot of black people.
Of course, yeah, right.
There's people who showed love, and then there was people who didn't. You feel me? And I had to learn how to navigate that and work around that. But thank the Lord that I had a strong family behind me and a good foundation of family around me. So growing up, it was sometimes hard, but also sometimes you didn't really recognize how hard it was just because of how good the love was in the household.
100%.
So I couldn't complain, bro. I was very thankful for the childhood that I was given and how I was raised. And then on top of that, man, like, I had a fun childhood, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was outside playing, throw 'em up, bust 'em up. We was out there playing at the park, playing hoops, man. It was crazy. It was always good times during the summer. And then it just helped me grow a lot and let me know who I was as a man. So I feel like I'm sometimes conflicted. I always go back to those memories and always go back to those thoughts of being in Apollo, PA, and some of the other spaces that I lived in.
Facts. I feel like, just like kids like who move a lot or like have spent like, like I'm sure at the time it's jarring. You're moving locations, schools, you know what I mean? But like it kind of gives you a good base though.
For sure.
You feel me? Just like how to deal with different people,
For
cultures,
sure.
you know what I mean? And just like, so like those kind of army brat kids, even like kind of going into adulthood, you just kind of have like a different base to work off of. You feel me? Just like in dealing with people, situations, and all that. Like,
no, for sure, it teaches you how to navigate.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to navigate different types of people depending on where I was living and where I was moving. So
Jeanette is crazy though. Like that's out there.
It was out there.
Yeah, word, bro. That's I remember.
And it's like,
yeah, go ahead.
It's so weird because Jeanette's like its own little hood pocket.
Right.
It's its own beast.
Right.
You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me a little bit of Vanessa. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was one of those spaces where I learned a lot there too.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Learn how to fight, learn how to grow up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Bro, I remember like I was going back home to Maryland for something. Just for something, man, like visit whatever, right? It was during the winter, like early mid-ish winter, and like I had to drive through Jeanette and like it was snowing. I was actually coming back to Pittsburgh from Maryland and it was snowing, bro. I hit this back road, Jeanette, PA, son. snowing, bro. I'm like, son, it's like a whole, I don't know, a family of deer could fucking attack me. No one would hear my screams. No one, like it'd be over for this 2014 Honda Civic in the back roads of Jeanette. Like I'm like, yo, holy shit, where am I in Pennsylvania? Like, so I can imagine, man. But so what? At like what point did football come in the picture for you, bro?
Football was my everything for forever. You know what I mean? I've been playing the game since I was 5 years old and stopped playing when I was 25. That's 20 years of service. You feel me? So, like.
20 years of service.
You
Back
feel
up,
me?
that's
It's 20 years
word,
of service. So,
word.
It was definitely my love. It was my therapy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And now as a grown man, I realize how much direction that sports give me. And that's kind of why I started my program, the Goblins and whatnot. So, football's been in my life the whole time. You know what I mean? But for the most part, my first love was baseball and basketball, which is great.
For real? Get out of here, for real? Okay.
I think I was good at track and the football was because of baseball. You know what I mean? Being in the outfield or playing shortstop.
Wow. How long did you or did you play baseball?
I played baseball up until I was like in middle school, for real. Like,
okay, all right.
8th and 9th grade, and then I played basketball for forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I played with the old heads all the time. So
yeah,
like,
right.
Kind of transitioned over time.
Right.
Was out there just.
I'm surprised we didn't even fall into basketball a little bit more. Like, I mean, because like wide receivers all like got that build too. Though, like they could really, you know what I mean, go like between each sport.
No, for sure. When I was in high school, I played everything. As much as I could. The only thing I didn't play was baseball.
Okay, word,
so, did track, did basketball, did football. I feel like I excelled in all those, man. And I was just very thankful that God blessed me with talent, but also blessed me with hard work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You can have talent, but talent with no hard work, then you just potential at that point.
You feel me? Yeah.
You know
I feel you, bro. And shout out to that. Like we don't have to go exactly all the way through up to your college career, but it's like fast forward to college, right?
Right.
Like, because again, like I saw from the student perspective, right? Just as far as like the way the athletes move on campus and just what life as a D1 athlete is. Like, it's crazy. So like, what was that adjustment for you when you decided to, come to Pitt to play football? Like, what was that like? Just like adjusting to life as a D1 athlete. It's like the right, like, you know what I mean? Because you be on campus, like, oh, yo, you on the football team? It's like, yeah, I am.
Really?
I am.
All right. That honestly was an experience. You kind of learned on how to deal with a minuscule set of fame.
No, bro, and it's not even minuscule because, I mean, bro, like, depending on, what level you're coming into college, there's eyes on you, bro.
No, for sure.
Like, there's nationally. Like, you feel me? So, yeah.
And it was one of those things it's hard to recognize sometimes because when you're in the middle of it, bro, you don't recognize your blessings.
Right, yeah, exactly, for sure.
It was a good time, man. Definitely learned a lot about myself, learned a lot on how to deal with freedom.
Right. I
feel like every freshman in college got to fail their freshman year, learning on how to deal with freedom.
Bro, that is funny, son. Shout out to Jabril, man. We bro, like during the pod, we even found out that we went to the same school. He was a year after we graduated.
Okay.
But no, like we were all just like just kind of like just going over our freshman year. We were all like, nigga, freshman year college, bro. That fall semester was do or die.
Do or die, bro.
Like that school ate people alive, son.
Bro, you gotta think too, bro.
Yeah,
athlete, like everybody know your name,
right? Yeah,
every female got your ticket.
That's what I'm saying. Like the degree is definitely notched up.
It's different. My first experience in college, bro. I had somebody tell me my full bio on the website.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
yeah,
yo, hold on, like,
wait, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, and this is me. I'm a small town kid.
Right.
From an area where I was a big fish in a small pond.
Yep.
Then I was a guppy in a big ocean.
Yep.
And I learned that I can fight back. So I actually got decent. You feel me?
Yeah, facts.
And as I continued to work on my craft and work on who I was starting to get noticed a little bit more. So when you get into the normal student scene, or what we call the NARS, the non-athletic regular people, I don't know why they called it that, but that's what they called it at the time.
Right.
But like,
we have code names for Gen Pop, right? Yeah,
wild,
Gen
right?
Pop.
It's wild, right? I ain't gonna hold you. It's wild when I said.
Yeah, no, that's but like it just is what it is.
It was,
yeah, facts, yeah.
Like we just enjoy just being a team, but that's the one experience where I could say very few people can understand what it's like.
Exactly, I agree.
To be in a locker room or to be with guys who are literally all geared towards one mission. I like to think football and other sports kind of align with the military, bro.
No, bro, 1,000. Like, I wouldn't even really say. I mean, like, sports in general, yes, but football more so.
Yeah,
you
bro.
Feel me? Yeah,
because we got a set mission that we got to do together in order for it to be accomplished, and get conquered. So like,
and like it's just like the physicality of football too. Like, yeah.
And you also got to understand, like the military, they got boot camp, but we got camp too. You feel me? Like, it ain't to their level, and you know what I'm saying. Thank you to everybody who served, but like we definitely get after it. You know what I mean? We throw up days. There's days where we feel like we're dying. Even
of course, yeah.
When I be in the perspective of a soldier, but
of course, yeah, right. It's like it's
there.
his own war, like it's
bro,
his own
we
version
out
of
there.
it. Yeah, facts.
So the best version of myself, I feel like sometimes was when I was out there really just at war for real. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I love talking about identity and also talking about just the sport, just because people lose their identity in their occupations, you know
bro. And you're just even leading me to my next question, bro. And just a testament to, like, I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro. Like, you've just always been so vulnerable, right? And it's like willing to share, just about your career, like injuries that like you may have suffered, and like what they were doing, for you mentally at the time. And I think a lot of people benefit from you being that open. You feel me?
Appreciate
But
that.
I just want to, just get from your perspective, son. Like, what? Because like I was watching your documentary, bro, and I'm just like, son, like, what was your tether to get out, like, of that spot you were in mentally, son? Like, what, like, was able to bring you back?
I know we live in a weird time right now. A lot of people might not want to hear this, but it was God, bro.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, it was God, and it was hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Positivity don't come easy. And that's one thing, like, I tell people about my story, not because it's just for them, but it's honestly for me, too. You know what I'm saying? If I hold this stuff in, at some point in time, I'm going to break. I'm going to lose my mind, right? So, like, having the opportunity to share what's going through me and what's going on around me, I feel like if I can help one person with it, like, bro, like, that was the blessing that God blessed me with at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I'm looking to do. Like, I never wanted to be an NFL player for real. Like, I was thankful to have the opportunities to be around it and praying that I got a chance to do it. But, like, ultimately, bro, like, I always wanted to be a superhero. So, like, for me, bro, I just use my testimony as my fuel, not my kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it became something where I was like, yo, either you talk about it, bro, or you sit with your own pain. That's up to you. You know what I mean? It taught me a lot about myself, too. Like,
what do you think, like, you learned about yourself in those?
Bro, that, like, bro, adversity is guaranteed and positivity is not easy. You know what I mean? Like, people believe that, like, their life's supposed to be dandy. They always ask, like, why does this happen to me? I'm like, bro, like, it depends on what you believe on. Like, again, what helped me was God and me having to go get therapy, bro. I think the best formula to conquering mental health is therapy plus God. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, bro, like, I took a lot of time, a lot of prayer, a lot of hard work on my mental, asking myself real deep questions. And I'm still doing the work.
Yeah.
That's why I talk about it. Like, it ain't just like it all just stops and turns
off. No,
off,
of course.
Like,
it's constant work.
Constant work, bro. And positivity is something that you got to actually live for. And what I mean by that is like, bro, you got to put the work in. Like, it doesn't just come to you, bro. There's 1,000,001 reasons to be negative.
Right.
1,000,001 reasons. You know what I'm saying? But, like, what's that one reason to be positive and focus on that, right? Because you could have 1,000 blessings in one day, but you're going to notice the negative before you do the positive.
Right.
We got to fix that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, for me, bro, I try my best. Don't get it twisted. Like, I still fall short, bro.
Of course. Yeah.
But I try my best to notice the good things in my life and not the bad things. You know what I mean? And when I see the bad things, it's a choice. Do you sit with it, or do you learn from it? Do you grow from it, or do you fix it? You know what I mean? And I try to always fix it, try to grow from it, try to learn from it.
Facts.
So I fall short sometimes. That's why I got good counsel.
We're human, son. Like,
you know what I mean?
You all do, yeah.
You feel me? So I got good counsel. I got good people around me that keep me in a straight and narrow path for real.
100%. Like, was there anything just from, like, therapy, it was like, just like techniques or just like things that you do to just even kind of help you in that
Bro,
space?
just recording. That's why I like doing stuff like this. Like, for me personally, I used to record myself and I would get mad.
Okay.
Just to listen back to him like, bro, you're tripping.
Right. Yeah. Right. You're right.
So, man, I write a lot. I do a lot of poetry. Like, I used to, at one point in time, like, I used to tell people, like, yo, give me any word, one word, and I'll make a poem out of it on spot.
Oh, shit.
That was my love, you feel me? Like, I love poetry. I love doing that. So, I have multiple different outlets, right? It's just being reminded that, yo, go use your outlet. You know what I mean?
100%. So, I mean, just, bro, again, the work you do just with, mental health and just like, specifically athletes, just like, people in your, just kind of peer circle, like, it's just like, super, I think it's super important. It's also evident from the fact that you started your own peer support group. Let me just get the name right real quick. Living Out Victoriously Every Day.
Correct.
Acronym for love. You know what I mean? Super, super dope. Speak about, the creation of that and, like, what the journey was and, like, getting out off the ground.
Man, the journey was a rough one because nobody wanted to talk about mental health in 2017.
Of course, right?
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I was talking about it. I was going to different teams with it. Coaches kind of shunned me a little bit, but then they started to realize I was in need. You feel me? And we ended up helping out about 456 student athletes when I was there. So I was very blessed for that opportunity to help out those athletes and be able to put life in perspective. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it wasn't really me, bro. It was just God having me call out the people who were like me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because I needed them as much as they needed me. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the time, I was struggling too. So when I made it was because I had a serious injury, and doctors basically saying like the year was over, and I was like, man, like dealing with that depression, dealing with that identity crisis, bro, it was just different. So I knew I couldn't be the only person feeling that way, so it led me to build something that was so special. And then shout out to my boy Ely Khalil. He had been a camp counselor at a Christian school for like years. And he was like, bro, like try this. And I'm like, bro, this man got a great idea. So we kind of bonded together on that, and we built something that I felt was very special on the campus. You know what I mean? And now love is still happening, right? I use it for performance and coaching now. So I coach mental performance and also mental prosperity, as I like to say. And the reason why I couldn't let it die, bro, is because it's so important to me for people to know they got somebody.
Absolutely, right.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, bro, God didn't create us to be I don't want to say he didn't create us not to be individuals, but he didn't create us to be isolated. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Jesus had 12 disciples, and he was a perfect man. So what is that saying about you?
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Facts,
so, like, you can't isolate. But reflect, there's a difference.
Right.
Too much of reflection becomes isolation. Right? So, like, you can reflect, but don't stay in holding.
Yeah.
You feel me? You stay in holding, it becomes your depression, it becomes your own prison.
Damn, son. No, I mean, that's, that's powerful shit. And, like, I completely agree. It's just, like, was there, like, any... like, when you're going out to like these speaking engagements, or like, people are just like, even like, chopping up at you, like, what's like a common thing for people that are, kind of going through something like, just like, something like that?
Bro, it's just being able to come out and say they're going through something.
Yeah.
Like, I've held people while they cried in my arms for hours.
That's crazy.
You feel me? After a speech. So, like, for me, bro, it's just like helping those people being able to admit, like, yeah, my problem is a big problem because it's my problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also teaching people that, like, yo, just because it's a problem doesn't mean it's an obstacle. It's an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, you either grow or you die. Like, I'm a hardcore mental health specialist, as I call it.
I feel you. Yeah.
Sugarcoat nothing. It's like, bro, either you want to swim or you want to drown. Which one you really want to do? Like, for me and my depression and my mental health, bro, you read the story.
Yeah.
Like, it was the decision between me and God.
Right.
You know it was a decision between you and you.
Right.
So when they say you and you, like, bro, I had to really understand, like, yo, like, either I'm going to die here or I'm going to actually live my life. Which one's it going to be? You feel me? So, like, it's making those hard decisions, right? When everything was telling me otherwise and those demons was attacking, I said yes. That's the easiest way to put it. God said yes.
Yeah, no,
like,
word
when
up.
I said no, God said yes.
How is it for you? Like, how has it been for you? Just kind of being on the other side of that now, helping people through their own journeys. Like, what does that kind of, do for you and just even your perspective?
Oh, bro, it lights my whole world up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like seeing people happy. I like seeing people improve. Right? I'm a teacher at heart, right? I swear in my first life that I was a teacher of some sort, or a prophet or something along those lines. You know what I mean? Because, like, I love to teach. I love to speak. I love to be around good people. I love good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely molded me. You know what I mean? It's definitely molded me into the man that I am.
For sure. And then, just even kind of going through, more of your accolades, you know what I mean? The 2021 Disney Spirit Award. Shout out to that. You were the recipient, and rightfully fucking so. You feel me? But yeah, bro. I mean, like, how'd you find out you got the award, and like, what did it mean you to win something like that?
Bro, it's so crazy because that was probably like one of the hardest years of my life.
Wow.
It's like the hardest and best year of my life.
Right.
Crazy,
right.
And it was wilder than that. I didn't even know I won the award, or I was even in the running for the award. I was so deep in my own head for real about the whole situation that had happened and went down with my family and whatnot. So, bro, when I won it, I was like, oh, word, for real? Who gave this to me? They said Disney. I said, Disney? Disney?
Yeah, right.
What?
Great. Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, right.
You done lost your damn mind.
Mouse you talking about? Like, yeah, right.
Mickey?
Yeah, facts.
Feel me? So, like, it was wild, bro, because that experience, I was like, wow, like, I'm edged into college football history into a degree.
Yeah, right.
So, like, sometimes that's taken for granted. Like, I feel like I've done a lot of things that I've personally just taken for granted because I haven't thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I'm trying to actually live in those wins a little bit more than I have previously. So to be honest with you, bro, when I won that award, bro, I was low key like messed up because my mom just had passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I was so locked into that, like I wasn't even thinking about winning no award or nothing like that, bro. I was just focused on football and trying to take care of the fam. So
right, exactly.
God blessed me in such a beautiful way with an opportunity to really speak my gift and speak about my story and hope that my story helps somebody. And that in turn gave me the opportunity to win that award, man. And that was very special for me and my family.
Yeah, for sure. No, bro. And again, it was rightfully deserved, but I think just an important piece of just like, what you just have been saying, it's like the work you do is like not letting, for athletes specifically, let me say, like not letting the sport that you love necessarily define you.
You feel me?
So it's like, what is that, sort of, journey and balance? Like how do you help athletes just kind of gain that perspective? Because, if you're on a high level,
right,
it's tough to like separate yourself from that. Like if you're, just for example, like, D1 athlete, all eyes on them, bound for the league, unfortunate injury happens, and it's like, it's like, how do you not define yourself by, something that you were doing so well? And
you make a valid point, bro. I always try to tell the kids that I work with and the men and women that I work with, right? Like the athlete never leaves. The archer stays the same. The target just changes. You feel me?
Crazy. That's a bar.
You feel me? I don't even know why I meant to say that, but
that's fire, son. That's tough.
Like the archer stayed the same.
That's tough. The archer word up.
So like for real, bro. Once you find what you like, the itch. You know what I'm saying? That's outside of the sport. Like, you see a lot of athletes end up being very successful businesswomen and men.
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, they find that itch. They find what they love. And the thing about athletes is we love to overcome. It's been written in us since the day that we was born, right? Like, I genuinely believe that God knew us before we were born. And he knew what we was all destined for. And we got people who are victims and warriors. There's a difference now. You feel me? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't know the difference.
Right.
Like, this mental health world, bro, they have a lot of things that become softer. Right, which is nothing wrong with that. Everybody deserves love.
Sure.
Right, but we also got to be strong.
So I'm saying like it's kind of sacrificed like the softness for like just kind of being real about something.
You feel me? Bro, like, cause I'm not gonna sugarcoat for you.
Like,
I hate when people go, it's gonna be okay, but you don't tell them how. Like,
right?
Yeah, you just expect like, yo, it's gonna be okay. When I tell people like, oh, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna hurt first.
Yeah,
and it's gonna take a lot of time. You gonna cry a lot. You probably gonna feel like quitting, to be honest with you. But then you gonna have to realize that you still carrying that same thing that you've been carrying. Somebody said this to me the other day. It was like the weight that sits on your shoulders is only weight that you put there. And I was like, wow. Then another friend of mine hit me with this right after. It was crazy, bro. It was back to back.
Yeah, back to back bar sessions.
Yeah, right. Back to back. I'm like,
am I on a battle rap right now? Yeah.
I'm like, God, what you trying to say?
Yeah, right.
And they were like, yo, like, just, it was like, why are you always moving so fast when slowness is actually happening around you? But I made me put my phone down.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, right, the reason why they said it, they was like, bro, like, you constantly looking at social media. You constantly comparing. You constantly trying to always motivate yourself to be faster and further than somebody else. Right? Then you look around, ain't nothing really moving around you. Like, enjoy the space that you're in. Right? Because there's not many times you gonna get a chance to enjoy the space that you're in.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when they said that, I was like, wow, like, while I'm moving fast, slowness is happening around me. I was like, wow. Slow down.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the now.
Yeah.
That's been the hardest thing I feel like in my whole life personally. Is
right.
Like, yo, appreciating.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people be like, yo, like, the people who are most successful are the most present.
Right.
In the present.
Right. Real
and I'm like, nah, there's no way. But then I think about it. How many days did I overthink that day? That I forget the day? You know what I'm saying? Like where you thought all day.
Yeah, I know.
And the day passed.
I know, and ain't shit happened. Like, yeah. Right.
Hold on.
Right, yeah, exactly. No, bro, it's, and just even just kind of speaking about that, so I'm like, because I'm an overthinker like a motherfucker.
Same,
that's just me, bro. It just is what it is. That's just my cross to bear. But it's like, how do you kind of snap yourself out of that? Like, like when you kind of catch yourself, just kind of spiraling like.
Bro, right.
Yeah.
I'm a writer. I tell you, I love poetry, bro. I really do. Like, I haven't wrote poetry in a little bit, bro. But I still do a little bit of like freestyle poetry.
I was about to say, like, you ever performed any of them or like?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
It's like people challenging me, bro. Like,
Okay.
be like, yo, like I got a word for you, and I bet you can't make a poem out of it.
Oh shit!
Like, oh, word. I think you tried.
Yeah.
Always enjoyed that. You feel me? But that's just been my
But the writing helps you, so yeah.
You feel me? It keeps me peaceful. And then also, bro, just literally self-affirmation.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll tell yourself all day what you hate about yourself, but you won't tell yourself anything about how much you love yourself because you don't want to seem cocky, overconfident. Bro, you better love yourself.
Right.
I ain't expecting nobody to love me without the love for myself, bro. What the fuck we talking about? You feel me? Excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just the way it be, bro. Like, you gotta be who you want to be. What's up, gangster? I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna try to start the part. My guy in the building. My guy in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you, huh?
Good vibrations, yes, sir. But yeah, bro, I'll just, and you mentioned some, friends and homies, but like, was there anyone that kind of even, like, from like mentored you, for lack of a better word, or just like was even just like, kind of guiding you in this space? Or
bro, I got this friend of mine, bro. His name's DeAndre Johnson, bro. He got his brand right now is called Glory to God. Love the brand, bro. But like, talk about a solid friend, bro. A brother without having blood.
Bro.
My road dog, bro. You feel me? And I had some mentors here and there along the way, bro. But I'll be honest with you, bro. Anything I've ever actually prayed for, God's given me, just not when I expected it. You know what I'm saying? So I've had slight mentorship here or there, bro. But it's just been on the strength of God, for real.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, as far as athletes, whenever they pivot from, being just like, whatever their discipline was, like their success, is there anything that just ties to, I'm even trying to like, figure out like, whenever they make that initial pivot,
right?
How do they kind of like navigate jumping into those new waters? Because like the thing I'm thinking about, right? I just like read this story about Shane Battier, bro. And like after he left the league, it was like, bro, he was damn near having trouble like with his marriage,
bro.
Because it was just like that depression was just so deep. You feel me? And it's just like, bro, like, how do you even get past that initial frustration of like, all right, I'm trying to broadcast and think, whatever, like, because like I feel like a lot of it is tied to that glory, for lack of a better word. Like, you were getting off the field. You feel me? So it's like, how do you like, what's the key to that? You know what I mean? Like,
to be honest with you, there's no easy key to it.
You have to just like let that go, pretty much. Like,
nah, bro, you gotta actually work through it and actually understand why you love this so much.
Right.
Find other things to love with that same passion.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, bro, we put our jobs and our occupation above our family and friends, bro. Like, and I get it, but like when you find that you can love people and love other things the way that you love your sports, bro, like the life-changing feeling around that, bro, is special. Now, does that make it easy? For sure not. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, there was years where I was depressed, like, damn, bro, like, I'm washed up for real. Like, I'm unk for real.
It's like those feelings, yeah, right.
When you really sit back and think about it, like I said, bro, the archer stays the same, the aim changes.
Yeah, right.
Bro, all those disciplines and principles that you learn as an athlete, bro,
take it into, yeah.
You feel me? Like I said, I'm going to say it again, the archer stays the same. The target just changes, right? So the same technique, same form. Right, same mentality. I'm a killer in real life, not just on the field. You feel me? Like, so, like, you aim it, and that's why I tell people, bro, the athlete never leaves, bro. Like, it really doesn't.
I'm saying, yeah. No, and like that, perfectly answered. Because like I was like, yeah, just like the core shit of like what you do, what made you successful as an athlete. You know what I mean? Like those skills are transferable
for sure.
And it's like, again, like a soldier. Like, yeah, you were training to be a soldier, sure, but the work ethic that you got there is universal. You feel me? Just like that. The mentality of, getting the job done regardless, that's universal. You know what I mean? Like that could be applied anywhere. So, and, I completely agree. Like, if you are an athlete, like, and, stuff don't shake out. Because, again, what's also crazy is that, like, people have aspirations to, like, go to the league, whatever, but there's finite spots.
Come on.
Like, not everyone gets chosen. Like, you know what I mean? Like it don't even have to be like an injury thing. Like, it could just be like, yo, like
somebody knew one more person than you did.
You feel me? So it's like, just even make your peace with that. But then again, like I was saying, like I feel like a lot of it is just like attached to, because again, you're performing in front of a crowd. It's hot moments. It's lit. again, just going back to the D1 shit at school, like, you on campus and, like, people, you're like, like, they know your name and shit. All that is, like, in a gumbo. Like, people just don't want to let that go. Like,
bro, and it's hard to let that go, bro. Like,
is it? Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro, I think the funniest experience I could say that I had that made me laugh is when you stop getting into clubs through the back door. You feel me? And, like, now you just a normal ass motherfucker.
Yeah, now you in line.
Bro, that shit be funny. Like, I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, right.
But, like, it was
that's hilarious.
It was a wake-up call. Like, like, really enjoy the right now. Yeah. You don't know how many of these you get. You really don't, bro. Like, and the thing is, like, being an NFL player is low-key over-glorified to me, bro, because the game of football is no longer really played, bro. It's business at that point.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Don't get it twisted. People are playing for
Of course, yeah,
like,
right. At large.
Yeah, but like, bro, we feeding families out here, bro. Exactly. Like, these are my teammates, they're my co-workers type deal, you feel me? So, like...
Yeah, right, I mean, facts, though, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So, it's the guys who can kind of put that co-worker mindset aside and still be a family, are usually the Super Bowl winners you be watching.
That's fair, yeah,
like,
fair play.
For me, bro, I feel like I just had to do more, and I just didn't end up doing enough to be on the team, right? Yeah. So, like, as much as I want to blame somebody else, bro, just being self-accountable has been the number one thing for me. Is like, yo, you only can make so many mistakes, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if that was really a mistake for me. I think God was just like, yo, I needed you to have that so I can direct you and shoot you somewhere else. You know what I mean? So,
facts.
I'm thankful he gave me the set of tools to be the archer I needed to be, to aim at the targets I've aimed at. You feel me?
My jeez, no, I definitely respect it. Moving on, man. The Aesthetic Pod, man, that's on YouTube. Like, y'all have been going on for like 2-3 years now?
About 2 years.
2 years, yeah, bro. For just kind of wanting break down what the pod is about, how you even came to be involved in it,
Right. So my boy Vinny Candelore, bro. Shout out to my man VC2 Art, bro. If you ain't see him in the city, you gotta go see him. He came up with the Aesthetic Podcast and had me on for an episode and was just like, bro, I love your energy.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, come on, be a part of this, bro. And bro, we kicked it off, and we literally hit it off ever since then, you feel me? So, and then after that, bro, like, his main mission with the podcast was really just trying to combine art and sport, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Two things that he loves more than anything, bro, and I feel like he's done an amazing job of building the brand and then building a couple other brands behind it, bro. Like, this boy's talented, bro. He's a brand guru.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I said I had to jump on board.
What does he do?
So he's literally a brand specialist. He helps people build their brands.
Copy, okay.
Artists, right?
Copy,
so
okay.
Like, he's dang near a creative director in your pocket if he needs.
That's crazy.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to my man VC2 Art, bro.
How'd you end up linking up with him?
Bro, we ended up linking up because my old boss Brian Hess actually wanted a mural done by him.
Okay.
We all sat down and we ended up just having good conversation. Became cool off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to B Hess, man. He's seen the potential into some crazy kids, bro, with an idea, and now they've built on top of that idea, and it's amazing to watch them from a distance, man.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm sure you don't have any trouble, speaking in front of me, like, no camera, nothing like that, but, like, how has, like, your journey been in podcasting?
Bro, it's been fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's been up and down, but it's been fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm on the Christian Kuntz podcast. Shout out to my man, Christian Kuntz. You know what I mean? He's a long snapper for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. I feel like they do an amazing job over there, and what we do with the podcast, bro, it's fun and it's special, you feel me? So it's been a lot of up and downs, bro, but I feel like I've met a lot of people, been able to, like, talk to a lot of people, open a lot of people up, bro.
Right.
And that's my wheelhouse, for real. Like, I love that stuff, so I've been enjoying it, bro. It's not really been too bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really just been a cruise.
Was it, like, a little bit more work than you initially thought?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, right.
Anybody who thinks you could just get up and do a podcast,
I know.
That's simple, bro.
I know. It's simple in nature as far as, like, you're talking, interviewing, like, whatever the format is. It's just like like, once you open the hood, it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like, so
For sure,
yeah,
bro. Like, you open that hood, bro, you realize, oh, that's an engine.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a
carburetor. Oh, right. I need this. Word.
What tool do I use?
Yeah. No, for exactly.
So it's real life. It was an experience. You know what I mean? I'm very thankful for the experience. 'Cause I learned so much.
Yeah, right.
Being a part of it.
You do you see yourself doing, like, podding long term at all, or
low key? You know what I'm saying? I love to speak, bro. Hopefully it goes hand in hand with my life coaching.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm waiting for somebody to say, like, Trey, I need you to do your own podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Or something like that. I thought about it.
Yeah.
But,
come on, son. Like,
bro,
you could definitely rock with your own. But, like, I will say, though, solo is like, that's
hard.
A difficult lane. It's hard. It's hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to understate that. Like, to be engaging by yourself on camera,
it's hard
for, let's just say, like, it's an hour.
Right.
Son, like,
it's hard.
Few people can do that.
Facts.
Few people can do that, son.
Facts.
You know, so
1 hour,
bro,
by yourself.
it's no easy task. So I get the hesitancy. I mean,
For
so,
sure.
just to dive in.
We just talked about it, bro. Like
Yeah.
the equipment, the brothers.
Facts. Yeah, equipment, right?
And to be honest, bro, like I'm very thankful to be a co-host on these other 2 podcasts. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? The Athletic Aesthetic podcast and then the Christian Coons podcast. Like, bro, I enjoy that stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
How'd you link with a Christian?
bro, through Vinny, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, yeah. Plug, all right, okay.
Tell you to plug for
Facts.
Like, again, shout out to my man VC2, bro. Like, the man's really a genius. Bro.
Yeah,
I
right.
really mean that. So he linked us, bro, and ever since then, bro, we've been doing this podcast, so it's been smooth.
Is Christian joint more sports based or is it?
Yeah, he's more sports based.
Okay, got you. All right, is that like do you fuck with that more, like, or do you like the artistic?
I like both, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an artistic guy, but I also love sports, bro. I love talking about the digs and dirts of sports. I love Island guy. I never really been into that.
Dog. That shit is taking over, bro. And like I was even obviously shout out to Jason, man. Like Jason was here. I was saying like, yo, bring back Flavor of Love, son.
Bro,
that's when shit was real. Yeah, boy.
Yo.
Bro, come on, son. Like that's when shit was super lit, man. But now everyone's a model on the island. Like it's like, come on.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I just feel like it's very like, I don't know, superficial for real.
Bro, these are like Ken dolls, on an island with Barbie dolls, and it's like, all right, like,
it's not like, bro, like.
And they're like learning how to be normal, like on the.
That's the weird part,
it's like,
bro. Like,
what the fuck? Like, did y'all just go through life acting like this?
Like,
man,
what the fuck is we doing? Like, it be blowing my mind.
Oh, I know, right?
Sitting there thinking, like, bro, like, what really went through your head?
Yeah, dog, right?
To put yourself out here
for real,
at
like
the same time, bro. That's what we live in nowadays, bro. Right? Like, and that's for low key, bro. I'm a hopeless romantic. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I got hopes and dreams of having a wife. You know what I'm saying? Kids. No, I feel you. But like, ultimately, bro, I feel like it kind of just disrespects the term of love, bro. I feel like love is private. You know what I'm saying? It's shown off when it's necessary. But
you think that's like a rarity to like want to like just like having that idea of like wife and kids, like that's just like a scarcity nowadays.
Yeah, bro. Right. Oh, for real. I think it really is, bro. Because so many people take their trauma and put it on the table.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. But you gotta also accept
some
people's.
Yeah. Right. And that's where it is, though. It's like accepting the other people.
Come on, bro.
You feel me? Like everyone just wants this, I guess, just like leeway to just be like, yeah, like I am the way I am because this happened to me, and like you just have to da. And like they don't even flip it like, okay, all right, word. If that's the case for you, word. This is also a two-way street. Come you feel me? Bro. Like if you want someone to accept those aspects about you, it's like you kind of gotta, give it a little. Yeah, you feel me? Like
you gotta be willing to sacrifice.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Sacrifice a piece of you, who you are. Yeah. Person that wants to love you and wants you to love them. You
be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a thing.
At the same time, like when somebody asks you to change, like that's a decision of your own. You know what I'm saying? So like, getting into those relationships, bro, like you really got to sit down with yourself and really ask yourself, like, what are you looking for? And for me, I found out what I was looking for through reading the Bible. For real, I'm not even going to hold you. It's like at first I was out here just acting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hoping to find something that I would like. Like for the most part, I now know what I want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Proverbs 31. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody to hold me down the way that I would hold them down, right? So like the newer age, right? The Love Islands. Yeah. The fun stuff is fun.
Pop
bro.
The balloon.
You feel me? It's fun. Yeah. But like when you see it, bro, you just see how miserable people really are, and everybody's really looking for love, but they're scared of it. Right? That's why I said like they put their trauma on the table. Right. Because, like, bro, they scared to get hurt again, bro. Yeah. You can't treat everybody with the same pain.
Or just scared to get hurt initially, period. You know what I mean? Yeah, right.
So shoot your shot. Yeah. That's what you're looking for. But, like, again, at the same time, bro, I'm a big believer of, like, you don't got to always chase, bro.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Let God bless you the way he's going to bless you. So, I'm thankful, bro. And I like being single, to be honest.
I feel you. There's some perks.
Some perks. Now, winter season's coming around.
Yeah, right. No, so now it's the hunker down season. Yeah, right.
Perks are slowly dwindling away.
I know, right. It's breaking with the weather.
You know what I mean? But it's, I will say, man, I've just been very blessed to learn a lot.
Absolutely, man. Well, Tre Tipton says, shoot your shot, man. I'm about to go find my wife tomorrow. Prepare for December and all that. Goblin 7 on 7, man.
Yes, sir.
You are co-founder, also operate as the head coach.
Yep.
Speak of, a little bit about that program, how it came to be, and, just how you seeing, different teams progress, the program progress. How's it been staffing? Your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, just everyone involved in that.
Yeah, bro, I got some amazing people around me, bro. I'm
Word
very
up.
blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Like my boy Wade Brown, bro. Shout out to Wade Brown, bro. His son Carter Brown, who plays for Kiski area, had wanted to play 707 back when he was in 9th grade. He's a senior now. You know what I mean? Which is even more amazing, watching him grow up.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I don't really want to go pay somebody else to help my kid out. Like, I'm thinking about doing this on my own. Like, would you want to join and really build something? I said, well, let me think about it. You know what I mean? And I was at the crib, not really doing much, not during that time of the year. I'm like, I might as well just see what it's hitting for. So first year, we go to the Nationals, based off of, bro, we didn't win a tournament, but just based off of our grit, they invited us to Nationals, right?
That's hard.
We end up going to the quarterfinals and losing. Second year, we make it to the semifinals in the national championship. End up losing. This year, we made it all the way to the championship, the big day.
Yeah.
And then lost by 1 point on the goal line.
Damn.
So, but watching these kids grow up in their leadership, which is most important to us, bro, is building young leaders inside their communities. Because at the end of the day, everybody pays attention to the athlete.
Right.
So we trying to really build those young leaders, you feel me? So that's the most important part at the end of the day, even though we want championships, right?
Facts.
But I'm thankful for my coordinators, my other guys, man. I got Justice Evans. He's my receiver/running backs coach. He's over there at Valley as the OC right now. Chase Pines, my defensive coordinator and linebackers coach. He is currently a linebackers coach at St. Vincent College, so shout out to Chase. And then I got Marcus Amiola. My offensive coordinator was at Bishop Canavan last year, and then Lebanon previously with me as well. And then I got my ex-teammate, Lafayette Pitts, who's just, bro, an amazing coach, man. And then there's Avon Shirley's dad, Bob Shirley, who just helps with a lot of different stuff. And then my main guy, bro, like my right hand in a lot of this. Well, I'll say my left hand because Wade's definitely my right hand, man. Ryan Finney, just, bro, an amazing dude. He's an older gentleman, bro, but, like, you want to talk about having real leadership, real mentorship from somebody who's done it. He's one of those guys as well for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just have an amazing staff. My boy Bryson, I always say his last name wrong. It's like Vincenzo or Vincenzo, somewhere along those lines. But I always say his last name wrong, bro. It's really Italian, but great kid, bro. Military kid, came in and gave us a different aspect of the team, bro. So I'm sure I'm missing a few more. My boy Travis and a couple other guys who are involved and put a lot of time in. We had guys come in and out a little bit too, but, like, we're still thankful for everybody. So everybody's geared towards 2 missions, man. Changing the household, or 3. Changing the households, breaking generational curses, and winning championships. You feel me? So I feel like with those key things, we're able to help these kids really grow, and we focus on the leadership program and teach them real football, right? Even though we're a 7-on-7 program, our focus is real football.
Right.
Learning different coverages, learning what you're seeing, why you're messing up, why the role is important. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Really figuring out football with these kids to let them understand that you could really learn the game and love the game if you really want to do this game, right?
Real shit.
And then also not sugarcoating shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if y'all want to do this, like, you just can't say it. You have to actively do it. And some of these kids out here just be really daydreaming because they don't want to actively chase it.
Bro, and me personally, bro, I didn't play any sports growing up.
Okay.
Like, my pops tried to get me into sports, and I'll even give you, bro. I remember, like, he was just like, yo, just try any sport. So, like, I remember you made me try for baseball, forgot my cleats at the tryout, son. Like, I tried football for a little bit, did not work out clearly, you know what I mean? And then, bro, I remember, like, just like a funny ass, my son made me try rugby, son. And, bro, like, I just know, like, just something wasn't right because I was in the game with, like, fatigues on, just like regular clothes on.
Yeah,
so,
wow.
you know what I mean? But, like, they're just like, yo, like, let's just see what you can do, bro. Bro, I somehow get this ball, son. Somehow, my nigga. And there's this dude, like, probably like 14, 15, barreling towards me, bro. I stepped out of bounds. I sidestepped. I was like, the fuck you guys trying to fucking, what the fuck? And, like, now the coach was max.
Live it.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, son, I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing on the field. I'm in jeans.
He said,
like
everybody
what
else is in shorts. I'm in jeans.
You got athletic wear, and I'm in jeans, and, like, you want me to just get speared by this, like, just aggressive 14-year-old. Didn't work out, but I say all that to say, like, I think sports are important just in adolescence.
Facts.
You feel me? Just because, like, it just teaches you, just, like, a lot of principles about life and just, like, you know, just things about life. So, you know, like, when it comes to your program, like, you know, like, that being the foundation of it, like, was that pretty much your objective and, like, you know, wanting to start the program? Like,
100%, bro. We're building young men. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important. Like, and I really emphasize on that. We are building young men, right? And helping those kids understand what it means to be a young man, right?
Right.
Like, we have deep conversations, and this is no disrespect to any women out there, bro. But
Yeah.
like, as a young man, bro, you gotta understand the responsibility of being a man in this world is not easy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And don't get it twisted. Women can do a lot on their own,
Right.
but they prefer to have somebody around them that can also protect, provide, and love.
100%.
Right? We all provide that because there's things that women provide that we can't provide as well.
Yep.
So when I talk to my kids, bro, I'm like, yo, you gotta understand, bro. If y'all plan on having relationships and plan on having families, like, don't matter if your girl's making more money than you or not. Something goes wrong. Who's she calling? You know what I'm saying? Your kids are sick and they feel like they're scared. Who they calling, right? Like, so as a man, you got to understand, bro, life, you got to really decide on what men you put around you. Also understand, like, God is with you. You feel me?
Right.
Because to me, bro, life's about two things, bro. It's the men you put around you and God next to you. Because at the end of the day, bro, the men understand the responsibility you have on your family.
Yeah.
And they're going to sharpen you as iron, right? And then God himself is going to sharpen you. So we really focus on teaching these young men on how to be men, bro. Opening the door. Yo, if your mom's in the house, bro, buy her flowers if you got a little bit of bread once a week.
Yeah.
Right? Do the small things, bro. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't learn how to do the small things until I was 28, 29.
Right.
Feel me? Like,
bro,
I've never seen a two-parent household in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I mean, shit.
you know what I mean? Like, I had to learn how to treat a woman the right way, bro. All I've seen is my uncles and, you know what I'm saying, other family members, bro. They was out here playing stuff. You feel me? Like, young players out here in the street.
Yeah, facts.
So I thought that was the cool thing to do in my younger adolescence, bro. But then as you get older, bro, you start to see what real men really do.
Right.
You feel me? So that's our goal, bro, is try to teach these young men how to be real men.
And, bro, shout out to you, man, because, you know, like, you know, we just spoke about, I think that's super necessary. I don't think there's necessarily enough outlets that, or, like, you know, resources for that, you know,
Right.
and, you know, for you to be one of them is super dope. But I did want to get your perspective. I asked, shout out to Dr. Timbo, you know, friend of the pod and all that. She is, you know, a therapist, and was just asking, like, you know, what her thoughts were on, you know, just like the stigma around, you know, mental health. But I want to ask you that because you had like an outside, like that's like her job, you know,
right.
that's like her clinical, you know what I mean? But like when you were doing Love, the peer support group, again, like you said, 2017, motherfuckers weren't talking about mental health. You know what I mean? Like, at all. Like, it wasn't even a thing. So, just from your perspective, like, what do you think the terrain of, like, you know, mental health and just, like, the perspective on it societally has shifted from, you know, 2017, for example, to now?
No, for sure, bro. I love the growth of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are talking about it more in the open and actually explaining what they're going through, bro. I find that very important. The one thing I don't like, though, is, bro, I don't like, and I mean this with all due respect, I hate the victim mentality behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people are really going through real things.
Facts.
And they're deciding every day to get up and still walk.
Right.
You feel me? So because you're deciding that, bro, that doesn't make you a victim. I'm not going to treat you like a victim. You're a warrior.
Yeah.
You got wounds on your back and scars on your face. You feel me? Like, you've been through some stuff. So I'm not going to treat you like a victim. I'm going to treat you like the warrior you are. You feel me? Because, like, bro, playing the victim role, bro, you're just giving people a reason to keep quitting on themselves in my eyes, bro. Like, bro, like, keep fighting. You've been fighting your whole life, bro. Like, you were chosen to wake up today. Like, do you know how many people don't get chosen on the wake up list? It's a lot of people who don't get chosen to be on the wake up list. And there's a lot of people who also take their lives out here, you feel me? So, like, those who are really out here trying to make a change, bro, keep fighting for real. Like, it's a dog fight. Like I told you, positivity ain't easy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our own mindsets, our subconscious plays tricks on us, bro. On day to day, like you said, you're a deep thinker. And how many days you done missed? You remember every single day from last year?
Fuck no.
You feel me? You might remember like 3 to 5.
Right.
Because you spent so much time in that head of yours. You know what I'm saying? So, like, understanding that, like, yo, you spend 24/7, 365 with you. Not your wife, not your kids, with you. So do you really want to walk around here in bondage all goddamn day? Like, that's what it came down to, bro. Like, there's a lot of zombies out here.
Right.
People claiming that they living, but they ain't really living, bro. They really out here walking around glorified zombies. Like, so, like, for me, bro, I really want my people to live. You know what I mean? Like, go experience, go love. Big word, love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go hype up your best friend. You feel me? Like, because, bro, we don't know how much time we got.
Right.
You never do, bro. You really don't, bro. So, like, give your all to, you know what I'm saying, changing others' lives. You by just smiling and asking how they doing, bro. It's so important.
Facts. Is there, like, necessarily just, like, a, you know, like, I mean, like, you drop some bars, but, like, a quote that, like, just, like, has helped you? Just, like, you know, just, like
stamped it.
Tethered. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Stamped it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. This quote was said to me by a pastor of mine back in the day, and I kind of morphed it into my own. They said that adversity is a comma in the sentence of life, not a period.
Yeah. This,
you feel me?
Yeah, right.
And I say that so loud. I got it tatted on my skin because, like, bro, like, there's a time where, like, something bad would happen and I would try to end everything. You know what I'm saying? And realizing that, oh, this is only a comma. Like, it's a roadblock. It ain't really stopping me from getting to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad, but it ain't the worst bad I've ever been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So understanding how to navigate that and how to do it, you know what I'm saying, was really, really hard at first. So, like, it took a lot of work. Yeah. It took a lot of work, bro. And I'm still learning, bro. I'm still grinding, but definitely adversity is a comma in the sentence of life.
100%.
And then, honestly, bro, the last one would be let God be God. Even when it's bad, even when it's rough, let God be God.
Yeah.
Right? You can only control what you genuinely can control, so let God handle the rest. You feel me? Like, people get too caught up on what they think they can do.
Facts.
And I be telling people all the time, like, bro, that sound good, but I feel like all of us be in our own heads about ourselves, right? We all be self-conscious to a degree, right? So when the ball's in your court, like, 9 times out of 10, if it's just you probably gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I believe adding God and adding value, because he's gonna guide you and teach you and give you discernment.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I don't mean to make this a
no, bro. Like, you're speaking about your experience, bro.
Because like, at the end of the day, bro, like, I seen on what it could be.
Yeah.
You feel me? I seen how bad it could be, right? I seen people go dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not being able to find, like, bro, you ever meet somebody who, like, you try to bring them positivity, but they so depressed that they rather
just swat it down it down,
almost like they want to stay there.
I know.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's just constantly being that positive reinforcement, bro. It's so important to me.
Yeah. Where do you see, yourself, like, I don't want to say like your brand, you know what I mean? But it's like, what do you see yourself doing in like the next 5 years? Like are you still going out for the speaking engagements or podding or what, what's in your bag?
Bro, whatever God got for me in changing the world, bro, like, I'm just a glorified neighborhood superhero as I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, bro, if you out here for yourself, bro, that's just a selfish way to live. You feel me? And I'm just not that guy. So, like, whatever God allows me to do and has planned for me, bro, I just pray it's changing people's lives and making them smile, bro. That's all I really care about.
I feel you. What does inspire you? Like, just even like creatively, just like in life, like what kind of even opens your eyes a little bit more?
Bro, I think what inspires me the most, bro, is genuinely, like, my faith, bro. But on top of that, bro, just like watching my mom and my dad from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was a single mom working 3 jobs, bro.
It's crazy.
I was
a
single kid by myself, for real. So
right.
I found out that I had a brother, like, so, like, I wouldn't see my mom for real, and I was living at home basically by myself. So, like, knowing how hard she worked, bro, like, that was a true inspiration to me. So, it's definitely my mom. She was an inspiration for me. And then also I say God, bro, because, like, I really just I really sit down and I think about, like, yo, like, how giving you gotta be to live that type of lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, to really have to carry your cross is crazy. Like, when you really think about it out loud, bro, and they be hung up on that joint.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds like I'm not trying to be deeply
No.
Like,
right.
It's the fact, though. Like, bro, imagine that, bro. Like, imagine if you had to carry a 300-pound cross.
Fuck
about
no.
to die.
Hell no.
I'm not even trying to think. I'm not trying to fathom that, bro.
I could barely get my groceries to my car
Bro,
in one trip. Like,
you talking about 300 pounds?
So,
how many miles?
So
I'm just like, I be thinking to myself, I be like, yeah, this is bad, but, like, it really ain't that bad. Like, it's bad, but, like, it's not that bad, right? Like, and again, like I said, bro, I got really good counsel, bro. Yeah. Like, if it wasn't for my therapist, you know what I'm saying, I gotta reach back out to her, bro, and get right back with her. But, like, if it wasn't for my therapist and my family and my friends, bro, like, the people that I really keep close to me, bro, none of us would be anything. Yeah. Like, I guarantee if it wasn't for you and Mike's relationship, the shit that you probably would be doing would be nothing like this.
Fuck no, bro.
You know so, like,
right.
Those relationships are important to me, bro. So, like, genuinely, my relationships is what keeps me grounded in, like, my relationship with God, for real.
Hell yeah. Because, like, you mentioned it like a little bit ago in the pod, but you spoke about, like, having someone cry in your arms, you know what I mean, for however long, like, just in your journey, going to places to speak, and just by nature of the work that you do, like, is there any one instance, and just whatever you can recall, that you just really just impact you and just like kind of sat with you, like, damn, like, the work I'm doing out here is super important.
I was in Washington and Jefferson.
Okay.
And a kid comes up to me and was like, because there's certain things where, like, there's times where I don't know why God's blessed me this way, but people like to just tell me things. You feel me?
You did say that when like we ever like when I first met you, like that was like yeah, people just fucking tell me things, but like that speaks to your character, bro. Like if you just have like an open just aura about you, just like I can tell this motherfucker. So I'm like, like I feel like you wouldn't judge me. Like
yeah, like, and I try to walk in the way of Jesus, isn't that way?
Right.
The reason why I say that, bro, is because, like, bro, really think about it, bro. I'm no different than anybody else, bro. But I think the most inspirational thing that I've ever seen coming from me speaking was, like, I had somebody tell me straight to my face at one point, was like, bro, I was going to kill myself tonight, but tonight I'm not going to.
God damn.
And then watching them break down in my arms and just, like, cry, bro, I could see the kid's face, you feel me? Like, and I wasn't even expecting it to, from me speaking, I wasn't expecting anything to come from that, bro. Like, that was God being able to bless me with that opportunity to really talk to this kid. Like,
yeah.
Because that might have been his last straw. And that, for me, bro, that's what it's about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about the money I make or none of that, bro. It's course, like, right. Yo, like, one less person decided to hop off the needle. One less person decided to not cut themselves. One less person decided not to put the gun to their head. That is enough for me.
Word.
You feel me? Because I've been to those dark places, bro. Depression is like a coat that is hard to take off. And the zipper just broke. You feel me? Like,
yeah, no, that's what bothers me,
bro. Like,
that's such a vivid, like, facts. Like, it's just such a vivid depiction of depression.
You feel me?
100%. Like, I don't know if you watch Big Mouth at all, but
yeah,
they like personify depression like just like this big ass cat.
Just sitting
and just laying on you, bro.
Yeah.
Just like I can't do any. I mean, like I just don't want to move. And like they don't like make the cat sad. They're just like, no, yeah, you like sitting in bed all day.
You feel me?
Like, you know that's just your vibe.
That's
like
your vibe.
we're cool here, right? It's like like we don't got to go anywhere, right? We don't got to eat, you know. I mean, we don't got to do nothing.
Right.
It's like so, like, but no, your coat bar with the the coat is on and the zipper broke. Shit.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
You over there fighting and you sweating right now.
Facts.
Fighting to get that coat off.
Facts.
Or depression ain't trying to go nowhere, bro.
Right.
That's why you got to be careful how long you reflect.
100%.
Like we talked about in the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
Reflect too long, it becomes what? Isolation.
Yep.
You feel me? So when you do that, right, that's for depression.
Yeah.
Right? You think about all the things that you didn't do. Or all the things that happened to you, not the things that are happening to you.
Yeah.
Right, like, bro, like, I talk to people who've been molested. I've talked to people who've been through a lot of different things, bro, and it's just a constant reminder, like, bro, that happened to you. It's not happening to you. There's a difference, bro, and that's the dangerous difference. It's scary over there. You feel me? Because, again, like, bro, it's not happening to you right now. It happened, yes, it definitely happened, but it's not happening currently to you.
Yeah, right.
Right, so forgive yourself for not being strong enough to defeat that person when you thought that you should have been. Forgive yourself when you felt like you could have helped your friend not do the drugs that you thought that they was doing. Yo, forgive yourself, bro, because at the end of the day, if you don't, who will? You feel me? Like, like I said before, as men, bro, ain't nobody coming to save you.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Like, you better call on God.
Right.
Call the homies.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Works.
so I'm very thankful, bro. Like, I'm so thankful.
Do you feel like any particular pressure to, like, stay mentally strong just by nature of the work that you do?
Oh, that's a great question. It's a really good question, actually. I don't think I've ever been asked that question. Honestly, to a degree, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like as men, we all kind of, I'm not even going to say as men, I'm just going to say as humans, we all kind of
right.
do that a little bit. Like, but at the same time, bro, it's just like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who really actually cares?
Facts.
You know, like, you going to fall short sometimes. Motherfucker, fuck it. Happens. At least you shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
I'd be sick if they said, yo, it's fourth quarter, 10 seconds left. You throw me the ball, bro, and I just don't shoot it.
Yeah, right.
Like, imagine that.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just don't shoot.
Right.
Nigga, do you know how bad you would be?
Yeah,
right. In the locker rooms.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So for me, bro, I try to just take my whole life like that, bro. Right. At least shoot, and if it don't land, and
yeah,
like
facts.
So what? You shot.
At least you shot, right? Yeah.
You learned how to shoot it correctly. You had to see it go to the left. Now you got to know you got to aim right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shoot your shot.
No, 100%. Is there, like, you know, do you miss football or just, like, you know, any aspects of, you know, playing? Yeah. Like, what do you miss the most?
Like the girlfriend who got away.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? You never forget about her.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Football was that first love of mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love the game. I love the violence of football, bro. Like, I tell people all the time, bro, it's the only space where I felt like a real gladiator.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, football specifically is just, it's just a microcosm of war, like just it's like a microcosm of being a gladiator, a soldier, like.
And it's when, like, bro, I think the thing I miss the most is, bro, when you physically move a man against his will from point A to point B.
Yeah, right.
He has like no control, bro. You want to talk about drugs? Bro.
Yeah,
that's probably one
right.
of the hardest highs you ever could possibly feel,
100%,
bro.
100%.
And then when you get out of that world, bro, you're around civilians, and you just like,
I could clothesline this motherfucker right.
Nah,
He don't even know.
Like,
I could just choke slam him. He wouldn't even be able to do nothing.
And then too, bro, like it's that David and Goliath. You know what I'm saying? Like complex, bro. Like there's so many times where I had to go hit somebody that was 7 times bigger than me.
Yeah.
And believe I'm knocking this man smooth out. And whether or not I do it, I still got to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like there's not many other places in your life where you have that experience. That's why I do MMA and box now. Because it's the closest hit to a high of that, that I could possibly get close to.
When'd you start doing that?
Shoot, probably like 3 months ago.
Oh, for real? What got you into that? Like, just like
my little brother. Little brother. Shout out to my little brother. I found out I had a brother 3 years ago.
That's crazy. Wow.
Ever since,
that's
bro.
dope. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. TJ Sloan, bro. Check him out, bro.
Word.
He's fighting 247 here, and I think I.
Oh wait, is that the dude that Jason Stalin?
Yeah,
bro, that's your brother.
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. Okay, now because like she was talking about him, but I didn't even really. I mean, like I don't know why would know that you ain't tell me. You know what I mean? But that's fucking crazy.
I connected those two, man, and. You know what I'm saying? He took it upon himself to reach out to her, bro, and that's what the styling is. She was like, Trey, I'd rather style you too.
That's beautiful,
and never bro. Bro. She's just been styling us for every fight that he has, bro, and then also she helps styles me for my events. So shout out to Jay, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. No, bro, like, how is it like just even, cultivating that relationship with your brother, man? That's super dope.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's just like I've known him my whole life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I love being big brother, bro, because I get somebody that I get the chance to teach full time, bro. Yeah. It's hard not to look like I'm always teaching my little brother, bro. Yeah. He teaches me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like I do the same for him. So it's been a beautiful blessing that God's blessed me with that I prayed for since I was a kid, bro. Didn't even know I had one until 3 years ago. So
that's crazy. And like he's in MMA or he's a boxer.
He's in MMA. Okay. He's in MMA. He's right now I want to say he's 3-0. He's 3-0, about to make his pro amateur fights start here in November, so he finally gets to take the shin guards off.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and that journey was a journey in itself, bro. Shout out to my man Lucas Siebert and Will and Mike from Stout, man, because they've taken a lot of time to really let my brother in and kind of just like, teach him and guide him, man. And I trusted my boy Lucas with him, and Lucas is literally taking him under his wing, bro. And shout out to my man Lucas Siebert, man. That boy is going to be one of the guys you hear in the UFC, I promise. Him and my brother, you feel me?
Word up. I'll look out for it because like I'm a UFC fan.
Bro, pull up to the fights, bro. Word. Bro, I'll even call y'all and have y'all slide.
Word, bro. Yeah, facts.
Time,
facts, bro. Nah, for sure.
Both of them are incredible ass athletes, man. I love watching them, bro. There's a couple other fighters that I'm in love with out in the city right now. It's kind of where my heart is kind of going towards right now, just fighters and whatnot. So yeah,
definitely, bro. Just wrapping up here, man. And first of all, Trey, thank you so much, man, for just, being vulnerable, bro. But I just kind of want to just give you the floor as far as like any advice for any former athletes, current athletes, or just people who just could benefit from your perspective, your experience. You feel me? And just what they can use to help with just life after sports if they were really attached to sports, or like if they're currently an athlete, how to navigate past what your craft is, as far as you're at Denny, bro. But feel free to speak and also plug anything like you want to plug, where people can find you,
for sure.
Where you're gonna be next, things of that nature. The floor is yours. But my man, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you for sure,
my man.
The only thing I'll say is, brother, something that I often get asked is basically like, how do you get through what you get through, right? And I think the answer kind of is best said in the story that was told to me by a friend of mine, and it's talking about burning the ships. You ever hear about it?
No.
All right, so there was this captain, right, who before they went to war, he talked to all of his army and was like, listen, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna go conquer this land. The boys are hype, right? The boys are hype. They pull up to the land, and the general looks around. He's like, boys, either we're gonna live here or we're gonna die here. And everybody's geeked up, right? Because you hear that, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go fight. He said, battalion, burn the ships. Everybody stop. What you mean burn the ships?
Yeah, like, right.
You like,
that's our way back, gang. Right, right.
And the captain continued on this rant. He goes, He said, I said we either live here or we die here.
Hmm.
We're not coming out of here without winning and taking this land. And when I sit back and I think about my life, right, bro, either you're going to live or die with how you feel about you. So you got to decide what you're going to do in the fight against you. Is you going to live or you going to die? Which one you going to do? And what does living look like? It's trying. That's all. One extra step. That's it. Take one extra step and take one more. Take one more. Take one more. And after that, look at your ass. You're walking.
There you go.
You feel me? So, again, if you want to find me, you can find me on the Christian Coons podcast. You can find me on Athletic Aesthetic podcast. On Instagram, TreTip06. On TikTok as well. Twitter, Tipton05. Shoot, I don't even know what else I'm on, but I'm on everything. LinkedIn, all the above. Feel me? So, check it out, bro. Definitely leave a comment, subscribe. Appreciate my boys out here, man. I ain't seen them in forever, man. So I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Of course, man. Thanks for coming through as always, bro, man.
Sure.
And listen, man, just drop the jewels on you. Tre Tipton, man. MIC Podcast, episode 183, where everyone is a master of their own creation. And we're out, bro. Peace.
Peace.